Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is Nathan. For those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video, and I'm the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase, that is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God and Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And I do that by posting twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. So if you have not done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to join the sisterhood over here, to click the bell to stay notified of when I post a new video, and to like this video. And let me put this on me. As you can tell from the title, this is a reading vlog. I'm opting to do a reading vlog. It is currently Thursday. I'm probably gonna go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday as well. Today was an interesting day. I did go to the foot doctor for my appointment, and so far everything seems to be good. They want me to come back in a month to double check everything, but seems to be good. They just want me to pretty much relax for another 2 weeks just to make sure everything is closed up, but the infection is gone. So yeah, that was a great thing for me. They originally wanted me to come in on September 18th, but September 18th is my neurology appointment. I cannot miss that. I need to go for my migraine medication. So they pushed it to the following week, which was the 22nd. And I saw the same doctor that prescribed me the medication. So I'll be seeing the same doctor again when I go back, which is great. Also, I did go and get my new glasses. So my old ones are here. And honestly, I really like them. They were a clear type of thing with like pink, purple, and blue on it. And I kind of want to get these fixed. So I'm going to see if I can take it to the eye doctor where I go and see if they can change out the lenses and also fix the glasses, because I really did like these. If not, I will order some glasses off of Thermal, but got me some new glasses. Also picked up my son's. But we're going to be doing a reading vlog with a little bit of gaming in there, a little bit of gaming. But yeah, baby girl is asleep. She is actually going to be going to her grandmother's in New York in a few minutes. So probably in like 20-30 minutes she'll be leaving. So yeah, it's just me in the house. My brothers and my mom went to a conference in New York. My sister is out with her friends, I think at a pool or something like that. And babe is at work, obviously. So it's just me. My son is supposed to come back tomorrow because Saturday his school is having a back to school event. I don't know what he is planning, so I'm going to check in on that today. But I need to get back into my reading because I've been slacking on my reading seriously. So when I say reading, I mean reading books, reading my Bible, doing my daily Bible reading, like everything all together, slacking. And so I need to finish up with Second Chronicles and get into Nehemiah. So finishing up Second Chronicles, I think I have maybe 6 chapters left in Second Chronicles to read. Reading all of Ezra, and then also doing the book of Nehemiah. And I need to pick back up on my books. So of the prompts that I picked out, the 3 prompts, I've only done 1 book, which was The Lost Son by Michael Hillenmeyer, which you saw in the last vlog. And so currently I am doing Keep On Asking by Jerffery McClain Jones. Oh, I know, this is the third one I'm doing actually. The first prompt I did The Lost Son by Michael Hillenmeyer, and in that same blog I did The Beginning by MJ Thomas. So this is actually the final book for the prompts that I need to do, but I still have other books that I said I wanted to read. I don't know if I'm going to get into The Great Divorce or not this month, which is why it was a possible read. But yeah, Keep On Asking is really, really good. I'm 34% of the way through. I really wanted to finish this last week or so, but this, my reading just has been all over the place. I have not even picked back up on the other book that I'm reading, the Spirit Realm. I'm 21% of the way in on that book. So yeah, since that last reading blog, I haven't done much reading, I'll be honest. I don't even remember when I did that last reading blog, but as of right now, it is August 21st. So I haven't done much reading. So I just wanted to get on and start this video because I do need to catch up on my reading. I have been studying John. I've done John chapters 1 to 3, but I'm going to go back to chapter 1 and take a little bit more notes and go a little slower. I also have the Bible study from Daily Grace Go. I think it's Come and See. And I want to kind of do that as I'm reading through the commentary. And so yeah, I'm going to go back to the beginning of John chapter 1. It's been so edifying to me to dive through that. So I'll probably share my thoughts throughout. But yeah, I had some salmon earlier. It was so good. I'm debating if I want some roasted garlic edamame with some rice, basmati rice, or some jasmine rice. I haven't decided yet. I have some jasmine and sea salt rice that I kind of want to try, but I don't think I need to do the salt today. I need to be mindful of my salt intake. Um, Also, I've been snacking on these Rice Crisp. Every 21 pieces is 90 calories. And so this one is a very berry bites. I also had the salted caramel. So good. I have pumpkin spice. Really, really good. These, I initially found these from Dollar Tree. I think I shared that in a previous vlog. My mom and I and my sister went to Dollar Tree and we found those. And we had got the s'mores. Didn't really like cookies and cream. I didn't really like. The cinnamon swirl was probably my favorite. And the birthday cake I didn't care for. So, but these are really good. It's interesting. They're Rice Crisp, and they're made with chia, quinoa, and flax. Yeah, white rice flour, cane sugar, dehydrated purple sweet potato. Oh, that's how to get it purple. With blueberry juice. That's how to get the color. Okay. We have whole quinoa, chia flax, sunflower oil. Yeah, it's really good. So I'm just eating this bag up. But, and I nibble here and there on that, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just chilling until baby girl goes. I don't know why that's on. Oh, because my watch is dying. I need to charge my watch up, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I think I'm just going to chill and get some more of my reading done. My baby girl, she's taking a nap. I am gonna get her up soon to get her dressed. But I was reading it last night, so I'm on Second Chronicles chapter 30. Yeah, I stopped in the middle of the day, so I was at like 10 or 11 days behind on my reading, which y'all got you guys get to see the real of like me really trying to push through out of this season that I'm in right now. It's just it feels like I'm in a season that is stale, like it's stunted, and you know, God is working. He's moving. I'm growing. I'm learning new things, maturing even the more in the spirit, and it is tough. It is very tough. But yeah, baby girl is 11 months. She turned 11 months yesterday. So it's crazy to think that I've been married for 1 year and baby girl will be one next month. Like, so I'll do a video just on how it's been being married for 1 year and also being a mom again, but to a little girl for 1 year. I'll do those because I know a lot of you guys like those kind of lifestyle videos where I'm sharing what I'm learning and things like that. And so, yeah. So the plan right now is just to get some Bible reading done before she leaves, and then when she leaves, I'll continue. I kind of want to play my game around like 8 o'clock before babe gets here, because when he gets here, we just gonna chill, watch movies. We watched The Accountant. Well, I rewatched it. He watched it for the first time and he liked it. We also watched G20. I tried to watch Heads of State. That's on Prime with Idris Elba and John Cena. It really wasn't given, so we cut that off. But I want to watch The Accountant 2 with him. So that is the plan. That is the plan. But I'm going to plug in my watch and get some Bible readings. And I'm not going to record that right now because honestly, I need to really get through this Bible reading. But I will come on once she leaves and share with you guys what I've gotten. So be back. Hey y'all, so baby girl just left. It's 7:21. I read 3 chapters so far because I started at Second Chronicles chapter 30. I'm on chapter 34 now. I think. No, excuse me. I'm on chapter 35. So let me skip ahead. So I'm almost done with Second Chronicles. I think, yeah, this is the last chapter. Yeah, so 35 and 36 and straight into Ezra and then to Nehemiah. And I think I'm reading all of Nehemiah. Let me just check. Nehemiah. I'm only reading up to chapter 7 in Nehemiah today. Yeah, so I should be all caught up with my Bible reading. Again, I'm using the Everyday Gospel Bible from Crossway ESV. It basically is the Bible in canonical order with the devotionals out of Paul David Tripp's Everyday Gospel devotional. And the devotions are great. I do need to catch up on the devotions once I'm done reading all of the scriptures. And I use the Bible app to listen to the audio Bible at the same time on 2x speed. I wish it could go faster, but it does not. That was hubby responding to pictures that I sent him of little mama, and he should be getting off work soon. So about 30 more minutes of reading for me to go, and he's calling me now. Sorry, y'all. I was on the phone with Babe, but I literally finished all the way to Nehemiah 7. So I read from Second Chronicles chapter 30 to Nehemiah chapter 7. And I will say with the Chronicles, it is boring. It is absolutely boring, but it's also interesting because you get to chronicle through the kings. And no matter the type of king they had, even though most of the kings were evil, even the good ones messed up in some way. Like Hezekiah is one king I really did love. And even seeing how he had his moments of pride within the scriptures, it's like we needed the ultimate king to come and just rule over us, if that makes sense, right? And so it was interesting. Only thing I did not do was highlight. So I got a lot of highlighting to catch up on. Lots of highlighting to catch up on for sure. But yeah, from Second Chronicles chapter 9 all the way to Nehemiah, I need to catch up on my highlighting. But I also need to catch up on the devotional. I'm gonna worry about the devotional tomorrow. But I did do the Bible reading. So that is done. As far as John, I don't think I'm gonna get back into John until Monday, honestly. So I might not include that in here. But we've done the Bible reading. I did clean my face because it's breaking out in this area over here. So I just used the Cetaphil Extra Gentle Daily Scrub. I need to get the St. Ives again because that one does great when I have breakouts. And then I just put on my night lotion, the Hyaluronic Acid Daily Facial Moisturizer PM from Cetaphil, which I've been loving. But yeah, finished that. So I'm gonna put my Bible. I don't really want to put it up, but I ain't got no space to have stuff out. I really don't, not on this desk. Have not spoken to my son as of yet to figure out the plan for tomorrow for sure. So he may still come. I'm gonna see if my commentary will fit in here. No, so I gotta stick the commentary over here. I did get a package in the mail from Misu, which I love so much. Misu Andrew sent me a package in the mail. I didn't honestly open it all the way, but I guess I could show you guys what I got. Let me see something really quick and come right back. Hold on. All right, I was trying to see if I had the first book, but I got book 2 Noble in the mail. The first book is called Brave. I can't remember if I have a physical copy or not, but I did get a little package from Misu today. Like I said, I didn't really open it. I just cut it open. And I need to find all my stickers so I can start using them on my e-readers and stuff. But I am a noble child of the King of Kings for Noble. And then she sent some stickers for the book Brave. And it just says, I live brave, I pray brave, I read brave. I love stickers. We have 3 bookmarks. Well, this one has both Brave on the front and Noble on the back. And then this one is specifically for Brave. Is she brave enough to love Israel's next king? And then this is just a postcard that says my noble inheritance. And then you put today's noble choice. That'd be cute to like laminate. laminate and then write on it like once a month. And then there's this thing that I don't even know. Oh, what is this? Like I said, I really just cut it open when I got it and then set it to the side because baby girl was doing a lot. But let's see. Like I said, I wanted to game. It is 8 o'clock, so. Oh, for the bracelet? Yes, it is. It's a charm bracelet, y'all. This is cute. I'm not gonna lie. This is absolutely cute. Oh, you guys are so cute. Okay, so we have this like bracelet here, and you have this bookish charm, but then you have her books, like actual books. It's so cute, y'all. Whoever made this for me, Sue, top tier. Like, first of all, you got the spines. Come on, y'all. It's giving spines. The covers for Brave and for Noble. That is so cute. Even the back, y'all. Even the back of the books with the ISBNs. That's so cute. And it looks like an actual book. That is so cute. And you have another like book charm. This is so cute. So it is a bracelet. I probably wouldn't wear it, but definitely cute. I'm gonna keep it in here for sure. That is so cute. I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that's what I got. So I'm gonna stick everything back in here until I can put things away where they need to go. But yeah, that was so cute. That was so cute. So what I'm gonna go do right now, I should go do the dishes. I should be responsible and go do the dishes. Honestly, it's really not dishes. It's just like 4 cups and then baby girl's bottles. I want to get those cleaned and out of the way. But I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to do her bottles. I will go do the dishes right now. And then I'm going to come back in here and game. And so face is cleaned. Gonna keep my ring off because I'm going to wash dishes. So I'll go wash dishes and I'll come back when I actually do some type of reading. I might not talk because baby at home. But I'll probably do like a montage of me reading and then we'll skip to the next day. So yeah. Hey y'all, I don't got my mic in right now. I put it away, but it's 8:37. I just finished washing my dishes, which was really just cups that me and babe were using. And then I did end up doing little mama's bottles. I made me a small thing of cold brew. And just lotioned up my hands. I got me some white chocolate. White chocolate was like the thing that I would have when I was on my cycle. Like everybody knew she on her cycle, white chocolate and Twizzlers. That's it. I prefer the Hershey's cookies and cream, but any type of white chocolate would do. But we do have Twizzlers here. But my mother got them. We're sharing it, but I'm pretty sure it's in her room, so I'll wait. And the thing to my Steam Deck just came off, the little cover. As much as I love these covers, and my fingers are moisturized. Now I'm not going to be able to put it back on. I'm just going to take them off. My little thumb grips were like little sushis in lavender. But I'm just going to take them off, and I'm going to play on my Steam Deck. Prayerfully, it's charged. Yes, it's still charged. Okay. So I'm going to play 2 of the new games I have. And I'm always going to have new games just because I love gaming. So I recently got Out and About, Discounty, Enzoy's update plus Enzoy I did get. What else? I have demos for Inconveni, which is like a store simulator, and then Hosey, which is kind of like a house redecorating thing. And I find mainly about these games from other like YouTubers, people on TikTok and Instagram. I just find reels, and so just gonna sit here and game. I'm probably gonna do Discounty because I played the demo, really loved it. I need my thumb grips on. It feels so weird without my thumb grips, but my fingers are. Let's see if I can do this. See, my fingers are no. I just prefer thumb grips on here because it's better. But we are going to do Out and About for this. So I'm just gonna play Out and About and then switch over to Discount Tea, and probably if Babe comes home to game, because we have PS5 here. We have 2 PS5s in his house, an Xbox One in his house, and so I think we have 2 Xboxes actually in his house. But yeah, everybody in his house is a gamer, I think, except for one of my brothers. My sister's a gamer. I'm a gamer. My son, my husband. So my mom has like this old school arcade system thing in her room. So we're all gamers except my brother. He's thinking about getting into gaming though. But I'm gonna do that and finish watching videos about people gaming. And I don't know if I'm gonna read tonight. Honestly, I did do my Bible reading, which was great. 2 Chronicles chapter 30 to 36. That's about 6-7 chapters. Ezra had 10 chapters, so that's about 16 plus 7. I read about 20-something chapters today. My brain is overloaded on reading, so I'm gonna play Out and About, which is basically a game about foraging, and you get to learn about flowers through a game. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, my sound is down, so I'm gonna go. I'll come back if I read tonight. If I do, you'll see a montage, and I'll update you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Sorry if you guys hear the fan. I can actually turn it off. Turn the fan off. It is 9:45 in the morning, Friday. Babe just left for work. I am eating banana oatmeal. I have me some coffee. I'm getting ready to read. I did game. I'm not gonna lie. I did game for a bit. Well, Hello Kitty. I'm actually still catching up on my gaming. But once I'm finished doing what I'm doing on here, I'm going to read to the 75% mark because I'm 34% of the way through. And I'm really, really loving this book. This book is absolutely phenomenal. I feel like if you have children who want to know more about prayer and you don't know where to start, read this book. Even if you're an adult, this book is so good. Like, it's written for middle graders, but as an adult, I'm getting some key things about prayer and how important it is to pray, and how the enemy even comes up against us in prayer, and how to keep basically knocking, asking, and seeking and stuff like that. I think this one is keep on asking. And so it comes from the scripture about ask, seek, and knock. It's on the screen. I can't remember right now. It's early. I'm tired still. Just want to sleep. I just want to sleep. But I'm awake. We are awake. And we're going to keep pushing. Do I want to? No, I want to go back to sleep. But I do want to run to Dollar Tree today. My Dollar Tree was closed for a while, but I want to run there and get some things for my son's school bag. I'm making him like a hygiene to-go kit. I know girls have those growing up. At least I did. My mom had made me one pre-having my cycle. And when I had my cycle, I knew what to do because everything was in the bag. I want to make something for my son. So right now he has mints, well, gum. He has gum in the bag. He has his deodorant in the bag, and he has face masks because we still live in a COVID area. So have that in there. But I need to get some tissues, some mints, hand sanitizers. I'm gonna get him a lotion and things like that. So yeah, I'll be right back. But yeah, I just want to get him a hygiene kit just because he is a ball player. He plays ball. He runs around gym. He has gym twice a week. And I just want him to get into the habit of smelling good. And so I'm going to go to Dollar Tree and see what they got. If I can't find anything, then I'll find things in Walmart when I do go to Walmart. But tissue, hand sanitizer. I think I got a whole list of what I want to get. Let me see. Yeah. I want to get wet wipes, mints, lotion, hand sanitizer, tissue, a lip balm for him, mouthwash. just so he could have it in there for when he's in school. If we eat something, he could switch the mouthwash around in his breath, pop a mint, pop a gum. Honestly, I'm probably gonna take the gum out because he is in school, and I don't think my child would care where he is in school, and the gum would be, yeah. So, but I'm gonna reach the 75% mark in this book. So we're gonna do that, and I'll come back when I get to 75% mark. Hey y'all, it is 11:30. I actually finished at 11:26, but Babe was on the phone until now because he's starting work. But I am 76% of the way through. You guys can see, and I'm gonna end up giving this a 4.5 star rating. The reason being is, one, there are no chapter titles, like chapter numbers or titles or anything. So like, this is how a chapter starts. So I wouldn't be able to tell you like I'm on chapter this. Like, it's just percentages. I don't have any chapters in this book. I will check the Kindle version and see if there's chapters, but the version I have, there's no chapters, so that sucks. And two, I'll be honest, I'm skipping some pages because it's a lot of telling, and it's just wordy, and some things I just don't want to read. Like, I would rather see it happening. It's kind of, I'm in a weird position right now with this book, and so I'm loving it, but I am skipping over some pages and paragraphs because it's like long-winded. And so for me, this is definitely going to be a 4.5, maybe 4-star rating, but it cannot be like a 5 because I'm skipping pages. But yeah, I finished my breakfast, still sipping on my coffee. I'm actually going to go get myself together, brush my teeth, wash my face, all that stuff, get dressed, and go run to Dollar Tree, get me some steps in for the day. And when I get back, I think I'm gonna pick up on Spirit Realm by Mary Kay Baxter. So I'm putting this one away, and then we are going to tackle Spirit Realm. I thought I missed book club last week, but I remember that we canceled book club for last week. So book club will be this Wednesday. So I need to read chapters 25 to 27, I think. So yeah, but I do want to, I'm 21% of the way in on this book. I want to get to that 50-75% mark in this, and then I need to figure out what I'm gonna read next. Just on my list. But picking this up next. So I'm gonna get up, get myself together. Hopefully when I come back on camera, I probably will come back on with a montage when I do my Bible reading. That's what I'll do. When I get back, I'm gonna do my Bible reading. I'm probably actually gonna listen to the audio Bible while I'm on my way out, and highlight in the Bible app, and then come back and transfer those into the Bible. I don't know. Let me get myself together and head out. So I'll be back. Hey, I'm back in the house. It's 12:53. I left at like probably 12. I don't even know. You saw a clip of me walking here. Dollar Tree was basically empty. Obviously, back to school, people do shop at Dollar Tree for their kids. I did do almost 4,000 steps, 3,979 steps. So we'll see if I take a walk later on. But yeah, I'm getting ready to fill up his pouch. This is a pouch I got it off Amazon. It's inexpensive. I'm gonna just show you guys everything I got from Dollar Tree first. I wanted him like some Tic Tacs, but they didn't have any, so I just got these puffs. I like the soft mints because they're easy to melt in the mouth. You don't gotta chew them or anything like that. So I got him a pack of these. More of the Dude wipes. I do have the individual ones. I literally have a box. The box is somewhere on the floor, but you'll see it in a second. But I just got him the actual like wipes for himself. I got him some Crayola Classic Super Tips in 5 colors. I'm sorry, my mom came in to talk, but I got him some markers for school, just 5 pack for his class, and then he needed some color pencils. Now, granted, I have a bunch of color pencils in the house. I don't feel like taking apart the packs because he does use them in the house. He loves to draw. That's one of his favorite pastimes outside of basketball. It is art, and so I just got him these Liquimark colored pencils. I don't know how good they are, but it's for school. Don't care. Deodorant. I got him another one in the Old Spice Pure Sport. I think I'm gonna leave this one in the house, and he could take the Dove one that's in his bag there. This is the one that he really likes, though. My husband uses it, so he loves it. I got him a Vaseline lip balm. How real this is as a lip balm from Vaseline, don't know. I was going to get a 2-pack of just some chapstick brand, but I saw the Vaseline, I got that. Lens wipes for his glasses. I'm gonna buy a big pack when I go to Walmart to get them. They didn't have the regular mouthwash that I use, but I saw this brand. I looked it up. They apparently have great reviews. So Guru Nanda Oxyburst Whitening Mouthwash. Got him a small one. I don't really know. I don't know if I'm gonna do the mouthwash. Don't know, honestly. Really don't know. What else? I got some Utterly Smooth Hand and Body Cream, original formula for rough, dry skin. I also got the Curel one, Ultra Healing Intensive Lotion. I don't know which one I'm going to put in his bag. I may keep this one for myself. I don't know yet. But I got 2 lotions. I got a Curad First Aid Portable Pack. Just 15 items. It comes with 1 sterile waterproof bandage, 2 alcohol swabs, 3 sterile plastic band-aids, 3 sterile flex fabric band-aids, 3 sterile spot bandages, and 3 larger size flex bandages. So I'm probably not gonna put the whole thing in there. Just a couple of band-aids for him, no alcohol pads. Hand sanitizer. They had them in different scents. They had the regular one, they had the lavender scented one, and the lemon. I didn't get him anything scented. He'll be in school. I just got this for him to have. I got some Halls Immune Defense. Again, kind of like the mints, just to have. And then tissue, a pack of tissue. And then I got him some black castor oil for his hair. Now, how good of this is on his hair. I've seen people use it, heard great reviews about it. That's castor oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, rosemary extracts. So I got this for his hair because he is in this phase of 1 minute he wants to grow his hair, the next minute he doesn't. He's back in the phase of wanting to grow it. We grew it out a while ago, braided it up and everything, and then he got tired of getting it braided because my mom does braid. And so he's tender-headed. He didn't like it, so cut it off. Now he's back in the phase of growing it. So I do need to probably get him a pick to take to school. I had a 3-pack. 2 of them are here. I don't know where the other one is, and I want to put a smaller pick in his bag, but I do have oil for him for his hair in case it's dry, itchy, whatever. And that was everything. So I spent about I spent $18 just about. Yeah, I spent about $18 in there. So in here already in his pouch, and I got the mic on because I got the air on. I'm hot from being outside. I got him a set of these masks for his face. I don't know how many is in here, honestly. But I have these. I do have the black ones as well. But he already had some of those, like I said, dude wipes. They were already in there. He had the Degree Advanced Cool Rush deodorant and then Trident Mints. And so taking all of that out, this is how big the bag is on the inside. There is a front zipper pouch here. So I think in the front pouch, I'm going to throw in the gum. I'm not giving him the whole pack of this, obviously. I hate when you buy these things and then you rip them and they don't open. Like, it's still stuck. So now I got to get the scissors and get it open. There we go. Now it's open. I'll stick a few of these, 3 of these, well, 4, in that front pouch with a couple of mints. We'll do, I don't know. I love when some of them come with 2 in a pack, but he's in school, so we only need 1 in the pack with it. So we'll do 3 of those. So 3 mints. His Vaseline lip balm, I am going to unseal it. There we go. If I could take that off. It looks like the ones that I buy. So, Vaseline. And this is in the cocoa butter, I think. Yeah, cocoa butter with petroleum jelly. Stick that in the front as well. So that's in the front. I wanted to find little things to like separate stuff, but it's all right. The tissue. I'm just gonna stick 1 pack of tissue in here with his deodorant. I'm gonna give him this lotion. Is it open already? I don't want him to have to open anything, so it's opened already. So lotion is in here. Try to stand everything up. What else? The mask, I am gonna stick in here. I don't think I'm gonna stick the whole thing in here. I'm gonna take one out. Oh, it's one of those things you can't. All right, well, just give him one mask just in case. I'm not gonna stick the whole thing, but this is what it looks like. It's literally just a face mask in white. So one face mask in there. His dude wipes will go in there. So now I know where to get them like this if I want. And then I'm sticking 3 of... I'm not going to do 3. I'm going to do 1 because he has the actual pack in there. So 1. Oil for his hair. Hand sanitizer for him. And I have to let him know, like, this stuff is for him. My son is very much friendly. He likes to help people. And as great as that is, and I love that quality in him, he can sometimes be very gullible. And me and his dad are trying to teach him not to be that way. So, yeah. That's something we got to work on with him. I'm going to pop 2 lens wipes in there for his glasses. So 2 lens wipes in case they get dirty. I typically clean them before he leaves school, but just in case. And then I'm gonna take the Curel. I'm gonna keep the mouthwash. I'm not giving him that. The Pure Sport will go in the drawer. This stuff goes in his book bag. The Band-Aids. So I'm not giving him no alcohol wipes. That is a wrap. And I have a big 2-pack of them anyway, so I'm just not doing that. I probably should have got a pack of the wipes, lens wipes for my husband, but I didn't really need to do this because I have a buttload. When I say a buttload, I have a buttload of Band-Aids. But alcohol wipes will come out. I'll give him... No, he doesn't need that one. All right, so I'm going to give him one of these, like, medium size ones, a large one. I'm not giving him the waterproof one. He don't need it. I'll give him a small one just to keep in his bag, and then the round one. So it comes with 3 of each size plus this waterproof one. He don't need it. And so I think I'm going to leave them inside of here. And then stick this in there so that he has Band-Aids for himself. Yes, he's in school. They can give him Band-Aids. But if he get a paper cut or something like that in class, he ain't got to go all the way to the daggone nurse to do it. And so, yeah, I think that's everything in there. If you guys can see. And so, yeah. And then he can stick his glasses and stuff in here. The only thing I need to probably get is a pick. A pick for him. I think I still want to get mints, like actual mints. But everything else, so all of his like mints and stuff are in the front with his Vaseline. And then yeah, so that's that. So I need to go eat. My mom came and told me to eat, reminded me rather, because if I'm not reminded to eat, I'm just not going to eat. I really need to call the doctor and make my appointment with the surgeon. I do have to have a procedure to remove the lump that is under my arm. So I have a lump under my arm. It's been there for over 3 years. I need to get it removed. It's not hard, so they're not like extremely concerned, but they are concerned because I've had it so long. And so I need to have a procedure to remove that, and so they can test it on all that great stuff. I'm just going to stick everything in here for now, all the excess stuff. Lens wipes and stuff like that. You know what? No. I'm not going to put his Band-Aids in it. Yes, I am. I'll just stick those somewhere else where I don't know. But that's done. These go back in the box that I got. Lens wipes. This is for his book bag. So I will leave this together. But yeah, I'm going to go eat something right now. I need to find that box though. Is this the box? No, I don't know where the box is, you guys. When I say this area I fixed up, but it looks crazy again, I don't know. No idea where anything is at this point, but I'm gonna go relax, and I'll come back to you guys when I do my Bible reading for the day. That's what I'll do. Hey y'all, so I'm getting ready to read my Bible. Sprite ain't never tasted so good to me. I do have water. I did drink. It has watermelon IV liquid hydration in here. Slice of pizza. But I'm getting ready to relax on the bed. I have my table. You guys can't see. I got my table. And I'm gonna be reading Nehemiah. I don't even know which one I'm reading. 8 to 11 today. So Nehemiah 8 to 11. I'm caught up. I just need to go through and highlight and read the devotional. So after I'm done reading Nehemiah, I am going to listen to the devotionals. I have the audiobook on Kobo. It is on Kobo Plus, which love that. If you ask me if I'm a Kindle girly or Kobo girly, I will tell you a Kobo girly because Kobo has been coming through for sure. But Kindle is great. I just feel like people don't know that there are other e-readers out there that are just as great, and Kobo is phenomenal, especially if you live outside of the U.S. You can borrow library books directly from there, and so there we go. Look, recommended Kobo Plus. That is Priscilla Shire's Life Interrupted. See? Lynette Eason books. They have a lot of books on here. Oh, they have the sword. The Rising of the Sword. Shield Hero. Wait, hold on. This is a manga. I'm watching the anime. I'm on season 4 of the anime, which is out now. But we want to add that to my books because I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, they be having some dope stuff. But yeah, I'm 34% of the way through on the audiobook, but obviously I'm like 12 days behind on the audiobook. But I'm on top of my reading. So I'm going to get into my reading, eat my pizza, drink my water. Again, I use the Bible app when I am listening to or reading through the Bible. So Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 1. And as you can see, so I'm going to start, and you guys, I guess, could just watch me as I read through Nehemiah and then highlight and read through the devotional. So we'll try to get some montages of this going. Hey y'all, it's almost 5 o'clock. My family just left out. My mom and my brothers went out because they had to go to that service again. They're doing a conference for 3 days. And so I'm home alone. I just had some General Tso's chicken, broccoli, and some jalapeno white rice. And I'm about to catch up on a couple of animes. I did play my game earlier, but I need to put it over here. I'll probably game a little more, but I'm gonna actually watch some anime and then oh, so this is what I was trying to tell you guys the other day. The salted caramel bites, so good. So between the very berry bites and then the salted caramel, they don't look as good as it looks in the picture, unfortunately, but it smells so bomb, y'all. This is what it looks like, but this right here is so good. It is so good. So my son says he's coming tonight, so we'll see. I'll probably have a mommy son date because we haven't had one in a minute. And since it's just me and him, I think he'd appreciate doing something with just me and him, whether that's watching an anime or a movie or something like that, or even gaming. Where's my insurance card? Oh, move my insurance card, and here's over here. Stick those there. Baby girl's thing for her pacifier. She barely uses a pacifier, but she stopped maybe a week ago, but then got back into it because right now she has 4 teeth grown, 1 coming in, and I think there is a 6th one coming in. So she's literally has more top teeth than bottom teeth right now. And so I was looking for, she has a bunch of these. She had 2 teddy bears and then 2 of like the circle ones that they can also chew on to teeth. And I don't like her sleeping with that one at night because one, it's like nothing but little balls. Like you see how the bears are, it's just balls across it. And if she lays on it, it can hurt her chest. And she's so light-skinned that when she lay down, she gets red marks. Like when she lays on a pillow, you see red marks on the back of her neck. That's how light-skinned my baby is. And so I don't like seeing those red marks on her chest or her face or whatever the case may be. And after she turns 1, I'm going to start taking her earrings out at night because if you've had earrings a long time, you know that you can get little pin marks because of the back of your earrings. That's why I honestly stopped wearing earrings at night. I don't want to take them out right now because, you know, she got them when she was, I don't even know how old she was when she got it, but I want to wait till after she turns 1 and then I'll start taking it out at night and putting it in during the day. But yeah, I found this one again, so I'm going to switch this when she comes home. I don't know if they're coming back tomorrow or Sunday. I'll find out tomorrow. But if my son is coming tonight, me and him will just chill out, camp out on my bed, and call it a day. But yeah, I'm home alone. My sister's at work until 9. Like I said, babe is at work. Then he's going to his mom's. Baby girl is with his mom because they're going out tomorrow to a birthday party. I can't go because I pretty much need to stay off my feet for the next month again. Technically 2 weeks, and then just be mindful the 2 weeks after that. I do need to take the band-aid off. He did wrap my toe up. I think I mentioned that. I took it off just to clip my toenail because, yeah, and then I put it back on. He said I don't have to add any ointment or anything. If it hurts, I am putting that lidocaine Neosporin. The only thing I don't like about the lidocaine Neosporin is that it burns like actual lidocaine being injected into you, and I hate that feeling. So I'm gonna chill here with my coffee. Got a couple of snacks. I'm trying out this jalapeno cheddar jack. It's pretty good, but I can't eat too many of them. I like jalapenos, but I can't eat too much of it. I'm not a spicy girl at all. I'm not. So even though I had the jalapeno rice, I had some water right by and the soda right by to drown my throat. And I can only eat a few of these like probably every few hours, because it's a nice kick. I don't like spice, but jalapeno for some reason. My sister and my son got me into it with the jalapeno cheddar popcorn. So good, but I'm gonna watch some anime, and then I'm gonna do some reading. I'll come back to you guys when I'm reading. Hey guys, it is 6:38. I don't have my mic in, so I'm sorry if you guys hear any banging in the back. Yeah, my landlord and his family is outside, so they're banging something or doing something. I don't know. They're playing gospel music, but it shouldn't be too loud. But I am 63% of the way through, right there, of a divine revelation of the spirit realm, and it's been pretty interesting thus far. She's talking about the different demons and being demon possessed and what that looks like and how you can tell what the characteristics of that, and basically overall, like, Satan is real. You know, he's out there nonstop with his little minions trying to get people to come to his side, to the darkness. And she's just breaking it down in pretty much layman terms. I really do like her writing style. It's so easy to read and digestible. She does give a ton of scriptures, which I am a fan of. I feel like when it comes to Christian nonfiction, if you're talking about the word of God, if you're telling me what God said, give me the scriptures. And baby, Mary is going to give you a slew of scriptures. So I love that. I do plan to get her books physically, not now. I'm being very limited on the books that I choose to get outside of reviews because your girl ain't got no space, clearly. Y'all see the boxes in the kitchen. Those are all of my books. Not even all of the books. Those were just books off of, I think, 3 bookshelves. So my son is just letting me know he's coming to the house soon, which is good. I'm glad I'm reading before he gets here because I know when he gets here, like I said, I want to spend time with him. My hair is constantly getting tangled up back here. I haven't had it done in so long, so I'm gonna comb it out and then put it up, braid it and then put it up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading to the 75% mark, so that should be with this chapter and maybe chapter 9. There are only 12 chapters in the book. Like I said, her books are not long, but each book has like different sections to it. Each chapter has different sections. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to reading, and I'll come back to you guys when I am into the next book or something. Alright, y'all, so I made it to 78%, chapter 10, so I only have 2 chapters left to go. So the next time I pick this book up, I'll be done with it, and then I can move on to The Great Divorce. But I'm done with reading this. I don't really know what I want to read after. Let me see. I think I wrote down the books that I was reading this month in my planner. Yes, I did. So I need to check off a few of these. Alright, so I have to look at my Goodreads because I can't even look there. I'm going to have to look on my computer because I didn't write out the full titles. I wrote out like acronyms for the titles, so I really can't even tell you. I know this is The Cost of Discipleship. I'm still reading that. A Divine Revelation of the Spirit Realm. I'm still reading, but I'll be done with that. Probably, if not tonight, tomorrow I'll be done with that. The Lost Son, I read. The Beginning, I read. Keep on Asking, I will be done with that shortly. So I'm just going to mark off these 4. So I read 4 books so far. Pretty much, because I finished 2, The Lost Son and The Beginning, and then I'm going to finish off tomorrow or tonight A Divine Revelation of the Spirit Realm, and then I'm also going to be finishing off Keep on Asking. The Cost of Discipleship, like I said, I have to read 25 to 27. I'll probably read it Monday. Monday we'll tackle that book. Y'all, you know what I just realized? My ordination anniversary is Saturday, and Sunday is my wedding anniversary, which is crazy. So I've been ordained for, I think, 6 years now, and I have been married for 1 year. So yeah, that's crazy. It didn't even dawn on me. I guess because last weekend Babe and I celebrated for both. Okay, so August is like 2 anniversaries in 1 for us. We consider ourselves having 3 anniversaries. So we have the day that we met. Now mind you, again, we've known each other. I don't want to say we've known each other, but we've been connected all our lives, pretty much. But we actually met on August 18th. We got married on August 24th. I did that intentionally. I honestly wanted to get married on the 18th, but it just wasn't aligning, and the day that we got married was kind of a spur of the moment thing, honestly. And so I wanted to keep that in August, and then we officially got together in October. So yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. I really don't know what these books are called. I'm not even gonna. I know CO is crossed off. WC, I have no idea what that is. Oh, Winter's Chill. Winter's Chill. And The Great Divorce. Okay, that's what's left. Okay, so we have The Great Divorce, Winter's Chill, and crossed off, and then I had that that ebook, the something about the prayers, that book. I think once I'm done, I'm gonna probably dive into Winter's Chill. Winter's Chill. I'm not really feeling a thriller, but it's the 22nd. We have a couple days left in the month. I did have a lot of books on my TBR, but I tackled the 3 that needed to be tackled. So we have about a week and 2 days left in a month. So I feel like I could definitely do Winter's Chill for sure. I'll probably start The Great Divorce. Don't know about Crossed Off. Crossed Off might be moved to September. And I'll be honest, this planner, y'all. So if you guys don't know, I used to be a planner girl. Erin Condren's, Happy Planners, like all those things. That used to be me. And I mean like hardcore planner girl. But I recently, I think after my son turned maybe like 4 or 5, I was like, let me just do regular planners. And then I hopped over to day designers, but they're affordable ones that you can find at Target. You can find them at Walmart too. So I would get the day designers from like Walmart and Target, the weekly daily ones, or the daily ones rather. And I would get like the big A5 size, I think it is, or 8.5 by 11 size. And then sometimes I would do the small ones. Well, I had opted to move away from those, and then I ended up getting back into planning. Not heavily, but I still have a lot of planner supplies. And I think I need to get back into planning because my life is just chaotic. It is chaotic. And so I was like, you know what? I don't really want to do a day designer. I just wasn't feeling it. So I found this one from either Walmart. No, I wasn't Walmart. It was Target. The daily monthly planning calendar from Brooke Gosson for Blue Sky. And this one is pretty much a daily planner, and it goes from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. broken down by morning, afternoon, evening. And I like the hourly kind of setup because I'm trying to stick to a schedule again. But I'll be honest, I haven't been using it. I've been using like the monthly calendars for sure. The monthly calendars have been used. Those have been utilized. Like from I think May. So from May, the monthly calendars, I'm not trying to show all my information, but like the monthly calendars definitely have been utilized. It's just, I don't know about the dailies. Like I used it once, I think. Once or twice. Well, no, this day I used it a couple, like, I don't know. It's just, I gotta get back into finding my planning vibe again. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try on Monday. Well, Sunday, I'm gonna come in here and put on my plans for Monday. I do have a doctor's appointment at 9 a.m., which means I need to get up at 6 a.m. Make sure baby girl is up and ready by 7 so we could be out of the house by 8. My son will be here. And sometime that week, I need to do laundry. I do get paid. Well, I do get money, rather. I don't get paid from YouTube until September, and that money I think I'm gonna just store away, because I need to get my savings back up. My savings is null and void right now. Null and void. I also need to call, like I said, the surgeon. I need to call physical therapy again. I have to make some phone calls, and this is where it's like, I love a daily planner, but I also miss having a section where I can just jot down my to-dos, right? Without having to put them into a hourly kind of thing. Because there's no telling if I'm going to call the doctor at 10 or 12 or 2 o'clock. Like, I don't know when I'm going to call the doctor. I just know that I need to call the doctor, right? And I need to get baby girl on a schedule, like an actual schedule. She's on a semi-schedule, but I don't always stick to it, which is not good for me. And so I need to get her back on a schedule. And so the hourly is going to work, but I feel like I need to go back to the day designer. I think that's what I need to do, because as much as I like this, it ain't working. Now, what I could do, because the day designer that I use is actually really big, I don't like the smaller version because it doesn't come in 30-minute increments. It only comes in hourly, and I work better in 30-minute increments, right? And so I think, let me just see. I think it's Day Designer Blue Sky, something like that. Yes, it's Day Designer Blue Sky. That is the like affordable version of the Day Designer planner, and they come in weeklies, they come in monthlies, they come in different sizes. I typically get the one that's in like the black and white striped. It's $35. Oof, I don't remember paying that price. And I prefer the daily setup. That's just what I like I said. I'm gonna try to show you guys, but I also like having a smaller size, so that's a weekly, monthly, and see, that will work. Let me see something. Yeah, I always go with the rugby stripe because the way it's set up, let me show y'all what I'm talking about, because y'all probably like, what? So if you see here, it usually starts at 6, right? And then it has 30-minute increments. So 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30. That's just how I work. And my son gets out at like weird times. And it goes up to 8 p.m., which isn't the best. But I think for what I'm trying to do personally with my kids, getting them on a schedule again. My son is on a schedule technically. It's just my daughter's not. But they also have like the to-do section here. They have like the top 3. Sorry about my screen, y'all. And yeah, I got some things open for a game I'm playing. It's called Assassin's Creed, so just so you know. Then there's a notes section. There's like a tonight section for like your meals, a gratitude section. And so it has a day per page, and then your weekends are obviously combined. And then you have space up here to do things. And so I think I want to go back to this typer because it worked for me. I just got annoyed buying the planner, but it worked, and it kept me accountable to everything that needed to get done, things that I had on my mind to do. Like, I have editing and stuff to do. The only thing I don't like is that the monthly calendar has lines. I don't like that. I wish they would make this without the lines in the monthly calendar. Like, why do we have lines on the monthly calendar? I don't get it. It comes in a blue design as well. It comes in the blue design. The blue is cute, but I think the blue, so the black comes in like the 18-month calendar, and the blue only comes in a yearly calendar. So if I buy the blue, it's not going to be good until next year, but I need one for now. And I definitely am not buying it off of their website, because what is this price? And then they have like the weekly setup here. Let me click on it. So then they have like the weekly thing where you have this week's top 3, and then you can put your schedule here and then put your to-dos. I'm not big on this setup. I prefer the hourlies with the options for to-dos. If I do something, like, I can move my to-dos to the hourly section when I do that item. It works best in my brain to do it that way. But I'm just like, I don't want to do it again. Like, I just don't. I just don't. Yeah, let me see about actual like day designer brand. I'm just not ready to commit to day designer. I'm not ready to commit to a real day designer, because they ain't cheap. They like almost pushing $70, okay? Almost pushing $70. I will say that. Designs are so cute. Hold on. Yeah, the academic year planners. And they come in different styles and varieties. Yeah, but see, even when you buy the real planner, it comes in the hourly, and I work better with 30-minute increments, which is why I'm a big fan of the Day Designer Blue Sky editions. Yeah, these don't come the way I like them personally. They come with a little bit of more like stuff, but I like the setup of the rugby style from the Blue Sky Day Designer. I'm just not finna pay the $35 price, and that's not a lot. I just don't want to spend that kind of money. So I know y'all probably like, what is she talking about? I don't know why I'm rambling about planners. I don't know. I think I used to share planners on like one of my old channels. I don't know. Day Designer, Blue Sky. I prefer academic planners. That's how my brain works. Academic planners. Oh, that's cute. They got a little teacher planner. That's cute. Hey, they got it for $31.98. That's a little cheaper. And then I can get it overnight shipping. I'm going to add it to my cart. It's in my cart. I have 3 items in my cart right now because I bought a postpartum 3-piece belt set, and my crazy self bought it in an extra large because I wear 2X's and stuff like that. However, that's my bottom half. My top half ain't that. So I should have got it in a medium large. And so I have it. It still works. You know, I can still use it, but it's not as tight as I would like it to be. So I am going to get another one, unfortunately, and I'll probably just pass that one to my mom if she wants it. It is a 3-in-1 postpartum belly support recovery thing. So there's one for your stomach, one for your waist, and one for your pelvic area. As you know, I deal with diastasis recti, and so I should be wrapping my stomach and engaging my core at the same time. I don't. I really don't. And so yeah, I just need to use it more, but I haven't been using it. Like, I'm in the house doing nothing. Everybody's going. I should be wearing it now. Am I? No. Because it's not as tight as I want it to be. So I am going to get it. I did buy my first one in black. I think the next one I get, I'm going to get in tan. In tan. They got a dusty plum, and it's cute, but we're going to go with the tan. And I like that it's 3 pieces because if I want to just work on my stomach, I can. If I want to do my waist, I can. If I want to, you know, just ensure that I'm engaging my pelvic floor, right, I can do the pelvic. I can do 2. I can do all 3. So right now that's in my cart because everything I got everything for my son. The only thing left to do is really honestly just get uniform for him, and he has a uniform here already that still fits. So I'm not gonna break my neck, but I do want to get him some more uniform shirts because he demolished his last uniform shirts. Demolished. And so. Yeah, and then I was gonna get another white ring. You guys know I've been rocking my silicones, and I like this setup. I've switched to the white ring with the kind of like rose gold champagne bands. But I want the one that comes with the diamonds. That was like my black one that I wore to the gala. And so I do have that in the cart. I probably won't buy it though. I don't know. But yeah, I have things in the cart already. Some of the stuff I have for my son can come out. Some of the stuff for my daughter can come out. Yeah, delete that. That's cute and all, but delete that. We can definitely delete that. I got some devotionals and stuff in my cart that I really want to do with my husband. We've done Bible study, I think, 1 time together, and I think we've been going through John, but we haven't honestly had the opportunity to really getting back into the word. And I will say we're not prioritizing? I guess you could say we're not really prioritizing it because when he comes home, he just wants to decompress. And after he decompresses for a few, he gets baby girl, and then I can decompress. And so it's one of those things where I just gotta shake myself out of it. He gotta shake himself out of it and really get back into it. His Bible and stuff is actually right here. He usually takes it with him to work and reads through his devotionals and stuff, but he had to pack his work bag today to go back to the house. And so both his Bibles are here. He got this one that I got him, his devotional book, and then he has another Bible right here. But yeah, and then there's like some stuff I want to get him. I kind of want to make something for his birthday, like a little basket. Get like his favorite scents, and then why do I have this in my cart twice? Oh, I don't. But there's this like 101 Prayers for Men book that I see all the time at my CVS. It's one of those choice books things, and I want to get it for him just so he has that on top of his devotionals and stuff, and he could just read those prayers in the morning. But yeah, I don't don't know why I'm rambling. I'm gonna go because I don't got much time left on my camera anyway, and I want this video to be long. So I'll be back when I decide what I'm reading. Hey guys, it's 5:26. It's been pretty much a low-key day. I took my son to that event and it wasn't what we expected it to be, honestly. Yeah, it wasn't what we expected it to be whatsoever. And so we were there for maybe like 20 minutes and came home. He got school supplies, but it just wasn't what we expected. Got school supplies, got some ice cream, got him one sweater, came home at like 12:40 something, and just been chilling. I have not read a book as of yet, and so I'm getting ready to make me a coffee so that I can do so. I do not like this angle of the camera, but I apologize. I'm gonna make a coffee right now. And people think I lie when I say I have so many books. All these boxes you guys see, there are 1, 2, 4 here, 4 here, and 5 in the back. So I have a lot of books. That's not including the books that are still on shelves in my room. I am going to be purging again once we move, and I'll probably take them to like a local library or to my church or whatever the case may be. But there are books on this chair. These books right here on this chair are the books that I've been talking about giving, like selling and stuff like that. I have not done it as of yet, but yeah, I'm a book girly, love it, can't wait to make my own little library once we do move. But I'm making me a coffee. I am doing the Starbucks iced coffee blonde roast unsweetened with my favorite and only creamer outside of the pumpkin spice, which I do have, but I'm just not in a pumpkin spice mood right now. A little bit of that. I don't want a lot of coffee, and I'm running out of creamer anyway. But I do have the pumpkin pie spice ready to go, and I still have a thing of the Stokes cold brew, thankfully, because the Starbucks will probably be done tomorrow. Babe and little mama are coming back tonight, so they're at the event that they're at, and then they'll be back. I'm gonna actually put some cold foam on top as well. I should add ice, but I'm not gonna add ice because I know how that's gonna go. So shake it up a little, and then drizzle cold foam on the top. And clean this up. So I'm gonna finish making my coffee and come back to that. Okay. Hey y'all. So it's currently Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's been 2 days since I technically read. Like I've read maybe like 5-10 minutes here and there, but like seriously read. The last clip that you guys saw was Monday of my Kindle on my way to the doctor's office. Well, things didn't go too well at the doctor's office. It went well. I found that I lost 5 pounds, which is great. However, I do need to lose more weight. The doctor did discuss blood work and things. I already knew they weren't that great. My mom had looked at my blood work. My mom's been in the medical field for as long as I could remember. So she knew how to explain it to me. So I was like kind of prepared, but was also like hoping for a different outcome. But I have basically 3 months. Oops, sorry guys. I have about 3 months to basically get myself in order and try to lose a little bit more weight. No specific number has to be lost, but it was a lot to take in, and it's nothing bad. What we discussed kind of runs in my family, so it wasn't like something I wasn't expecting to happen, but I thought I just had a little bit more time, if that makes sense. And so yeah, it's not as bad as it can be right now, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, mama. So I need to get my life in order. So I had to stop taking all of the medications that I was taking, which was basically vitamin C, iron pills, and the postnatal pills that were prescribed to me. Upon my blood work, she said just to stop. And I went and got some Ollie stuff. She basically, there are going to be a lot of like supplements and vitamins that I'm taking right now. I'm trying the Ollie Woman's Multi, and it just has it's just a gummy one. I used to do gummies and then I switched over to pills because pills is faster. But with the amount of vitamins and supplements I'm gonna have to start taking, I just was like, let me do gummies. So this has vitamin A, C, D, E, vitamin B1, vitamin B2, vitamin B6, folate, B12, biotin, calcium D, iodine, zinc, selenium, and chromium, as well as boron in it. So I'm trying these out. If you've ever tried Ollie vitamins, let me know. But trying these out so far. This is day 2. Hasn't been any like reactions. I also got their probiotics. I need to start taking a lot more probiotics and prebiotics. So I got the probiotic ones. This flavor is in mango. This is in raspberry and blueberry. I also got the probiotic prebiotic. And at first I wasn't gonna get them, but they are 2 different strands of probiotic, which that was something I had to research and learn, that there are different strands of probiotics. And so there is another probiotic that I will be taking specifically for feminine health care, if you guys catch my drift. But this one is probiotic prebiotic. I have to up my fiber intake. So this has fiber in it. And then I'll be getting something to help with sleep because I do have insomnia. I've had insomnia for years, since I think 5th or 6th grade. I've had insomnia, but it's gotten worse over the time. So I need to take some supplements for that, or vitamins for that, and then some vitamins for stress to keep my stress levels down. I'm going to be getting Ollie brand of that as well. They're gummies. And there is another one that I take. This was recommended for a variety of reasons that I don't really want to discuss. But ashwagandha gummies, I got the Goalie brand. I've tried the ACV apple cider vinegar ones from them. I do drink 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar with chia seeds and water now every morning, twice a day. It's disgusting, but we are working. And so yeah, this has vitamin D, KSM 66, ashwagandha, maca root, and L-theanine. L-theanine. I can't pronounce it, but yeah, I don't take these 4 times a day. You're supposed to take them 4 times a day. I will say that this definitely relaxes you way too much for me. And it's crazy how like certain vitamins and supplements can really, and herbs can like really mess you up. Not, I don't want to say mess you up in a bad way, but they can literally like help alter your brain chemicals, your body, and things like that. Some good, some bad. And so this was an experience when I took this, and so I'm only going to be taking this at night. And I may talk further about my health, but you guys have been on this journey, so I feel like I should share some things. I'm not sharing everything with you guys. I'm not giving you guys a diagnosis of what it is. I'm not telling you guys like everything, but here and there I like to share bits and pieces. But reading, I did not get that far In Winter Chill, I got to the 6% mark. I'm 6% of the way through on that, and it's good because we got some tea already. I am 2 chapters in, and there was some tea spilled. I was just not expecting. So definitely getting back into this because we love Trey Raw, we love Kaden, and I'm ready to see what's up with Bridget. I have not started The Great Divorce because I thought I had it on my Kobo when I went to the doctor's Monday. I did not. They're both on my Kobo, my Kindle, which is what you saw in that clip. And so I had got back and transferred all of my books that are C.S. Lewis onto my Kobo. Okay, so I'm gonna break down my e-reader kind of thing. Okay, my e-reader thing. I'm gonna break it down to y'all. I'm gonna break it down because y'all know I got so many. I'm gonna do one quick breakdown. I'll probably do a whole video on it, but I have 3 Kindles. Technically, I have 4. I gave my old one to my mom. So my mom has my old Kindle because she is a reader as well. But I have 3. So this case originally came on this Kindle. This Kindle is a kid's Kindle for my kids, obviously, more so for my son right now because he is reading. I don't have it in kids mode right now, so I should probably do that, right? Let's switch it to kids mode. Switching it to kids mode. Are you saying hi? No? Boo? I don't know what he's saying. He's waving right now. Yeah. I'm just switching it to kids mode. But yes, this is kids mode. This has I had 6 month subscription of Amazon Kids, whatever their services for kids. I think it expires in October. Honestly, I was going to get rid of this and just swap to a Kobo for my kids because with the Kindle Kids, you can only do library books and Amazon books. You cannot sideload books. Now, if I wanted to sideload books, I would have to make a completely different Amazon account and then sideload books that way for my kids, which I might do because I don't want to buy another e-reader as of right now. I do eventually want a Kobo Libra Clara. Kobo Clara color. But this is theirs. Okay. Then I just have the regular Kindle Paperwhite 2024 edition that came out. This is the updated one, 7-inch screen. I love it. It's super fast. And this I use for just reading any type of book. It doesn't matter if it's a Christian book or if it's a secular book. I just do that. With the Paperwhite, I specifically use for my Christian reads. And I do that because this is easier to travel with rather than my bigger Kindle. And I typically want to make sure that I'm reading a Christian book all the time. And so I figured this one would just be cuter to do. And then the Kobo is also for any type of reading, but mainly my Christian books I keep on here because I can actually annotate with this. There is a pen that comes with it to annotate right here. And so I had to transfer The Great Divorce over on here because I want to annotate. So I have not started that book. Have not. It is the 27th. We have a couple more days left to go. So let's see. Let me count. I have 4 days. If I include today, that's 5 days. However, tomorrow I have a dentist appointment. So I actually want to finish this vlog by Friday. It might be a long vlog. I apologize. But yeah. So right now I'm actually going to go make a video for my son's school. He had a summer reading project to do, which was basically read a book, do a book review video. And so he read the book. He watched the movie twice. And so we're going to go outside and he's going to make his video so that I can edit that. I already had my video go up for Wednesday. And that video was actually supposed to go up last Saturday, but it was a lot going on, so I had it going up Wednesday. And yeah, I'm probably going to change my scheduling. I don't want to. I still want to continue posting twice a week, but I think I'll probably post twice a week every other week. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure it out because he is starting school next week. And it is going to be a lot more interesting with a 6th grader. And baby girl is way more active. You guys probably can hear her. I don't know. But yeah, I right now am going to go get her situated, feed her, and then go sit outside before it gets too dark or too cold and make this video with my son. I'll come back to you guys most likely when I am reading something. If I'm reading today, who knows? Oh, I will say I did read my chapters for the Dietrich Bonhoeffer book, The Cost of Discipleship. So I read 25 to 27 because we do have book club this week. We didn't have book club last week, which I thought I missed book club. I was completely out of it emotionally and mentally, so I just didn't show up. I have been enjoying doing the book clubs with Alexis. from Alexis Ashley. It's been such a great time. And yeah, I'm excited. So we read chapters 25 to 27. And I think we only have 3 more sessions. Let me see. 1, 2. Oh, 2 more sessions actually. After this week, we only have 2 more sessions to go. So I did read this. I'm on page 228 now, chapter 27. We're done with. Also, I pulled out my Come and See Bible study from the Daily Grace Code. I bought a bunch of Daily Grace Code Bible studies years ago. I've done maybe 1 or 2, and because I'm diving, you guys know I started my John Bible study. I was on chapter 4, but then I said, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I was supposed to start Monday, getting back into studying John, and I want to take my time in the chapters. Um, but Monday, like I said, didn't go as planned. Got back home, I was just out of it mentally, emotionally, with everything that the doctor has said and what things I have to do and change. Which it isn't bad that I have to make these lifestyle changes. It's actually beneficial and good, but you know, I gotta go cold turkey on a lot of things, which is not fun. But yeah, I pulled it out because I want to use this, and yeah, I have the ebook version, so we have that. We have this, and yeah, it kind of breaks it down the way I am currently studying, which is section by section, piece by piece. So I'm just looking through. Yeah, it breaks it down the way I'm studying section by section. Now, some of these days I'll have to combine because obviously they're a little different from how I'm personally reading. But let me see something. Is this going through the entirety of the Gospel of John, or am I tripping? Oh, this is not going through the entire thing of John. It's going through certain scriptures. Ah, okay. Well, I'm gonna do it, see how it works out. But I need to find a Bible study that like fully goes through the Gospel of John. So I'm gonna look that up. But yeah, let me go. Let me stop rambling, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm reading. Hey y'all. So I'm back. I got to 33% of the way through chapter 16. Hold on, let me I hope you guys can see that. Chapter 16, 33% of the way through. And this might be a 4 stars, depending. It is very interesting. Basically, it picks up right where the first book, Winter's something. I can't even remember, y'all. Winter's Maiden. It picks up right after that. So it basically is following Bridget and Caden. You're also getting the point of view of another character, which would be the son of the Bear Clan commander, head, whatever. I have some speculations just because of how this part so far has gone as to who Bridget really is. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, read the first book. In the first book, basically, I'll tell in short. Sorry if you hear my daughter. Basically, in the first book, Bridget is born to parents. We don't know who her parents are, but we know that one of her parents, well, 2 of her parents are part of different clans, I guess. And we never know which clans or whatever the case may be. And I remember in the first book, I was saying I really want to know which clan. And I had my speculations, but I'm definitely speculating now on what clan she's a part of because there were some things mentioned. And so far it's interesting. Not a lot of action, more so of a journey of finding oneself, finding out who you are, finding out your history, the life of your ancestors type stuff. So far it's pretty good. The faith aspects, I mean, they're there but very slight. You get a lot of mention of the word, and the word will be God, obviously. And so we see little interactions between Caden and Bridget with the word. Yo, this pimple here hurts so bad. It just hurt. It's so big. And pin my hand on mine. But yeah, so far so good. So I'm 33% of the way through. I don't know if I'm gonna read any more of this book tonight, but I am going to go ahead and read The Great Divorce now. I kind of want to get to 33% of that as well. So I'm going to pop open my Kobo and start reading that. But so far, I feel like Winter's Chill could be a 4-star. Could be a solid 4-star read for me. We'll see. I don't know. I still love me some Bridget. Still loving Caden. I'm having some issues with Selma. Selma, whatever the girl name is. She is a healer. She's a Eldarian like Caden, but the way that she sees herself is so weird. It is so weird. But thus far I'm enjoying it. So I am going to read. I'm probably, like I said, gonna end this video. It's Wednesday, probably on Friday. So I'm gonna probably start editing tonight because it's been a long vlog. But I'm probably gonna start editing tonight. But I am so hungry, so tired. This thing is hurting so bad. I really just want to pop it, but there's nothing to pop. But I'm gonna go and update you guys on my thoughts with the Great Divorce when I get into it. Hey y'all, sorry if y'all a little bit sideways. Let me see if I can fix this just a little bit. Yep. Yeah, I don't want to do too much, but yeah, it is currently 12:05. It is Thursday, and I kind of want to end the vlog between today and tomorrow. And so I have an appointment at 3 p.m. for my son and I, both dentist appointments, and so we're gonna go to the dentist. I'm kind of nervous going because I don't want them to tell me a specific thing. But you know, it is what it is. I'm currently in the book of Job through the Everyday Gospel Bible, and it's so interesting because I feel like I am literally in a Job season right now, because of all that's going on with my health and stuff like that, physically, how I'm feeling. And it's crazy how I go from having a Jonah moment way back at the beginning of my walk to then having my sort of Elijah moment. You know, I'm running, hiding in caves, just wanting to say, take me out or whatever. And now I'm having a Job moment. And if you guys don't catch the phrase, I'm going to tell you guys, go read the Bible, because I'm telling you, the men and women in the Bible really can relate to you in different seasons of your life. And yeah. And just reading through the first 7 chapters of Job, it's like Job went through all that he went through, but he never cursed God. And it's like, I'm complaining, I'm having my moments of complaining and being upset and angry, but I'm not cursing God out once. Not at all. We having our conversations now. Let's be real. I'm having my conversations with him, but it is what it is, and I'm trusting him. But yeah, I did read to the 35% mark in the book for the Great Divorce. And I'll be honest, I don't know what the heck is going on. I will say the tea is giving. It's giving tea, especially with the little conversations that the character is listening to. But I ain't getting it at all. It's kind of like going over my head, but I like it. But I also know that that's just a C.S. Lewis book for you. I got to read it multiple times. So I didn't tell you what The Great Divorce was about. So The Great Divorce is a classic Christian allegorical tale about a bus ride from hell to heaven, an extraordinary meditation upon good and evil, grace and judgment. Lewis's revolutionary idea in The Great Divorce is that the gates of hell are locked from the inside. Using his extraordinary descriptive powers, Lewis's The Great Divorce will change the way we think about good and evil. I don't really care for the synopsis on here, so I need to find something that's a little bit more telling, because I'm lost. I'm loving the commentary that's being shared about how some people feel like they should get their just rewards and stuff like that, and how in heaven it's not how we think it's going to be in heaven. And so I like that. I'm lost. I'm lost. Now, I do want to get The Great Divorce in 2 editions. I want the paperback with this cover, because I know that there's multiple covers. And then I want the hardcover. That I've seen it a lot in Barnes and Nobles. So my plan is to have a very large collection of C.S. Lewis. I want to get the School Tape Letters again, but I have the annotated version. I have the single version, and I have it in my bind up, I think. I don't know. I'm a big C.S. Lewis fan, so I still need to finish his sci-fi series as well, his trilogy. Not the Chronicles of Narnia, the oldest one he did. Let me see if they have a different. All right, so this one says a timeless novel about a bus ride from hell to heaven. In The Great Divorce, C.S. Lewis again employs his formidable talent for fable and allegory. The writer finds himself in hell, boarding a bus bound for heaven. The amazing oh, that makes sense now. Sorry, y'all. Some things at the beginning of the book make sense now. The amazing opportunity is that anyone who wants to stay in heaven can. This is a starting point for an extraordinary meditation upon good and evil, grace and judgment. Lewis's revolutionary idea is a discovery that the gates of hell are locked from the inside. Using his extraordinary descriptive powers, Lewis's Great Divorce will change the way we think about good and evil. Yeah. So it's thought-provoking for sure. Now some things are making sense that the bus ride was from hell to heaven. So a lot of things are now clicking in my head. I'm on chapter 7. But yeah, so far so good. Y'all probably hear little mama. She talking. She does nothing but talk all the time. Talk, clap, and she does a oh. Yes. Y'all, she gonna be 1 soon. It's crazy. Yeah. I cannot wait for her to meet my nephew. My nephew Pooh is coming back up. I'm gonna see him around October, November. So I cannot wait to see him and just see how they're gonna interact together. Like, hopefully she's walking by then. She is in a stage of walking. The thing is, she can walk, but she gets terrified when she realizes nobody's near her. So she will drop to the floor or try to turn and grab something. Little girl can walk. She just afraid to walk. So we in that stage of like trying to get her to really walk and not hold on to things, but she's so used to holding on to things, but she could walk. It's weird. But yeah, going to the dentist today is my walk for the day. My doctor wants me to do 2 to 3 hours. I'm going to try to do the 2.5 hour mark. I have a treadmill, but trying to put my treadmill out right now is crazy. So I am going to be walking on my treadmill tomorrow. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday morning, I'll walk on my treadmill for 2 to 3 hours. And then Tuesday, my son goes to school, and so I'll be walking. Right after I drop him off, I'm gonna walk him around. I do need to repack his bag because we did find his Nike book bag, so we're gonna repack that. But I'll make him do it on Monday night when he gets back from his dad's. He's going to get a haircut. I think the only thing he does not have is gym uniform, but I don't know what days he has gym as of yet. I know last year he had gym on Monday and Fridays, right? Chris, you had gym Monday and Fridays last year, right? Yeah, so I don't know what his schedule for gym will be this year. So Monday and Fridays. You don't know that? He's saying the same days. Okay, we'll find out. But yeah, I'm chilling right now. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do my Bible reading because I haven't done it this morning. It's hard to get up in the morning. I wake up at 7. I'm technically supposed to be getting up at 5:30. I have not done that. I need to actually work on that starting tomorrow. But at 7 a.m. every morning, my mom wakes me up to make this concoction that I have to drink, just to help with my levels and things like that. So when I go back to the doctor in December, they will be lower. And so yeah, I drink this concoction twice a day, every morning at 7 and every evening at 6. But she wakes me up. But so the thing is, I get up and my feet hurt really bad, and it's part of the whole my levels and things like that. So my feet hurting, I know why they hurt, and it's not like a painful hurt. It's just like they're so numb, and it feels like they fell asleep. And so that's every morning and almost every night. And so yeah, I got back in the bed, went to sleep. When I woke up, my back was hurting because baby girl, she got this thing where she'll sleep in her bed no more than 2 hours, then she's up, then she wants to sleep in the bed with mommy and daddy, and that is aggravating. So I'm working on getting her to sleep in her bed, and sometimes I just don't want to fight with her. And last night was one of those nights I did not fight with her. Yeah, you got. So we this is a lot. It's a lot. It's just, baby number 2 different than baby number 1. Okay, baby number 1 was easy. Baby number 2 was a little struggle. I don't know about no baby number 3 now. And people keep asking, am I going to have another kid? Yes, the answer is yes. I am going to have another kid. If the next baby is a girl, I will try one more time for a boy. If it is a boy, we might be done. But yeah, we do want at least 1 or 2 more kids. I mean, my husband wants more than that, but I want to have all my kids before 40. I'm 34. I don't plan on having any kids until she is 3 years old because she'll be in school by then. So in 2 years, because she's about to be a year, so in 2 years, I'll be 36. Either turning 36, be 36, whatever. So I don't want to have any more kids until after 36. Now, if God says otherwise, so be it. He just gonna have to give me the strength to deal with 2 under 3 and 2 under 2 and all that great stuff. But if it was up to me, I would wait after I'm 36. But yeah. So far, out of the 2 books, I'm enjoying them so far. I want to finish them up tomorrow, which is why I said this vlog is probably going to end tonight or tomorrow. Because if I end it tonight, then I can start a new reading vlog. And then what? If I end it tonight, I can start up a new reading vlog. And I totally missed book club yesterday, y'all. I read that book, the Cost of Discipleship, and missed book club. I don't know. But I'm going to go get myself together. I'll hit you back up later. Hey, y'all. Make sure my mic's on. Okay. So it is 8:11 p.m. I left the house at like 2:15 to go to the dentist. Went to the dentist. It actually went great. No need to be nervous. I obviously know I have cavities, so I got to go back in tomorrow for my fill-in. But the issue that I said I was mentioning earlier that I was concerned about is my back molar is basically done for. I was in the process of preparing to do some things before COVID happened, before I got pregnant and all that stuff. And in the process of that, the dentist that I used to go to stopped taking my insurance. And so I went to a new dentist. However, when I called that new dentist, we've been going there for about 2 years. They didn't have any appointments until November. So I called back to the old dentist. However, the old dentist is now taken by like new management, new people. But thankfully they still had my son and I's records. And so they were able to see everything that was done, wasn't done. And they said that I don't have to pull it out, but they basically would just refill it and put the, what they call it? I think it's a cap. It's not a cap, but it's like something that goes on top to make your tooth look like a tooth. I don't remember what it was called, but they can do that tomorrow. No, not the filling. The filling is for your cavities, but I do have to get 3 cavities filled in or 4. My son said hi. He's on his bed, but they have to do my cavity filling tomorrow, and then they're also going to fill in the back molar and put the cap on top. So I am so excited. And I don't think I had a real cap. I think that when I went to that previous dentist, that the original dentist that owned that building, they didn't do it right, and so they're going to do it properly. So I'm happy about that. I also have therapy. I opted to go to therapy. And let me, guys, before I get back into like the reading stuff, let me give you just a brief history of me with therapy. I did therapy in high school because of some things that I still need to share in my testimony series. And I know a lot of you guys are waiting for that. I have so many testimonies to share. Some things I have not gotten over, some things still emotionally affect me, but those videos will be coming because I feel like those testimony videos will shed a little bit more light on my story, how far God has brought me and things like that. But I went to therapy in school, and I enjoyed my therapist. She was amazing. She's a dance teacher now. I loved her. Okay. But there was one session where we were there and she gave me this piece of paper and it had a circle. And she said to make an emotional pie. And I think that kind of turned me off from therapy. Don't ask me why. I just feel like, why am I making a pie of my emotions? It didn't make sense. It didn't click. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this no more. And I think that was my senior year of high school that I had therapy in school. And there was a reason behind why I had that. Like I said, I will talk about that in another video. But yeah, and then there was a situation, literally, well, my senior year, a couple of things happened. And so a lot of things happened during my senior year, and so I wasn't, yeah. So then my family and I, we did family therapy because of the situation with my parents. And I didn't care. Like my feelings with therapy and just discussing my feelings, I just didn't care. And so I think we went to one or two sessions and then I never went back. And so growing up, becoming an adult and stuff, I just never thought to have a therapist. I would keep to myself, keep my emotions to myself. But because so much has changed in my life and I feel weighed down, it's not to say that I don't go to God, because I go to God about everything, right? But I'm a believer that God created medicine for us, right? Through the hands of doctors and pharmacists and things like that. He created these jobs for us to be able to go to people. And I would prefer a Christian therapist, but I'm going to see how this therapist goes. I would prefer a Christian therapist. That's just my what I would prefer. But I'm gonna try therapy tomorrow. It's intake. We'll see how it works out. It is covered by my insurance, thankfully, because that's another thing. I wanted something that was covered with my insurance that I didn't have to pay for. And so I have therapy tomorrow. So at 2:30, I go to the dentist for my fillings and for them to fix this molar. And then at 4:30, I have therapy. And so I'm hoping by the time I have to talk to the therapist, my mouth will be a little bit more good, because I obviously know they have to numb me tomorrow, which is gonna suck. But yeah. Anyway, back to the book. So book wise, why did this book even open up? I didn't mean to open that book up. I don't know why it opened up. But I did finish Winter's Chill by Morgan L. Busse. I want to give it a 5, but I'm probably gonna go with a 4.5. Where's the cover? Hold on. Why are we doing that? Okay, Winter Chill. I finished it, and it was really, really good. It was good, and I know there has to be a third book coming out. There has to be, because of the way it ended. And so I'm giving it a 4.5. Loved it, loved it, loved it. There were some things that kind of like got to me that I didn't care for, but I will link my review down below. I still need to actually write my review out, but I'm in the process of right now of finishing up The Great Divorce. 79% of the way through. I'm on chapter 12. You guys can see that. 79%, chapter 12. And so when I come back on to talk about this book, I'm going to end the video here. But yeah, this okay. This book is so interesting. Like I'm still so confused, but I'm also understanding what's going on, if that makes sense. It's one of those books where it's like what's going on, but I get it. Um yeah, like I said, the main character, we have no idea what this main character's name is. He is on a bus from hell to heaven. However, I'm starting to think, is it hell or was it considered purgatory? Because of just how things are happening, and you come across these Christian, you come across these conversations that these ghosts are having, and I guess they get off the bus in heaven and they're trying to get to heaven, but there are some things that they have to let go of, and some of them are refusing to let go. Some of them have pride. Some of them think that they earned their way into heaven, and it's very interesting to read about. And we have George McDonald in the main character. We don't know the main character's name. Hopefully we get that at the end, but I don't know. But I would have loved to see this as a movie, and I think someone created a movie on this, but it was like an indie film type thing. I don't know if it was a movie or a play, but I would have loved to see this in movie form, because it is so interesting. Like, this is not giving like screw tape letters where like I knew what was going on. This is giving like what is going on, but I get it, but I'm still confused. It's just a matter of C.S. Lewis's writing. So I'm gonna finish reading. I'm listening to the audiobook while reading because it's written in old language. I'm also gaming because I did not game on Hello Kitty at all yesterday, so I did miss a day in my game, unfortunately. Oh, it's September. I gotta get my oh no, my cabin is ready for him. Okay. One thing about it, I love me some Hello Kitty, but none of my cabins are decorated except mine's, and mine's is decorated real basic. And so I think once I catch up to getting all of the characters, I think I have majority of the characters except like the ones for Karomi, like Karomi's friends. Once I get them caught up, I will work on like 1 or 2 rooms a day and setting that up, because at this point I'm just about buying the materials and the houses and stuff like that, the furnitures and stuff like that. And there's also an update coming really soon. Well, one for sure is coming out. It's like a DLC. And then they're also going to be talking about City Town, because I was playing Hello Kitty on my iPhone. And I've been to City Town, but then they didn't bring it to the Switch and stuff like that, which kind of sucked. And so now they're working on that, but I feel like it's going to be another paid DLC. And part of me is like, do I pay for Apple Arcade again and just pay the yearly fee and have access to everything? Or do I just enjoy my time on the Switch? I don't know. There's also a new game that came out, Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. And the problem is I want the game. I'm going to eventually get the game. But the question is, do I get the game on my Switch? Or do I get it on my Steam Deck? And I think I'm going to go get it on my Switch, just because I have not been paying my Switch any mind, because I've been just gaming on my Steam Deck. And eventually, maybe in a year or two, I do want to get a Switch 2. I don't want to get it right now because, one, it just came out, so they're going to have to do a lot of updates and stuff like that. 2, there are not many games specifically for the Switch 2, so I feel like it's stupid for me to buy a Switch 2 if all the games are still basically Switch games. Like, I have a Switch OLED, I have a Switch Lite. The Lite I'm probably going to try to save for my daughter when she gets to that age. So I have a Switch OLED, and so I have no need right now for the Switch 2, but I may eventually get it down the line. Who knows? Like I said, I got the Steam Deck for my birthday this year. Maybe I want the Switch next year for my birthday. I don't know, but I'm gonna get back to reading so I can finish this vlog up, and yeah, I'll be back. All right, y'all, it is 8:42. I finished reading The Great Divorce, and I'm laughing because the way this book ended, I'm so thoroughly confused. I don't know if it's going to be a 3.75 or 4. As much as I enjoy C.S. Lewis's writing, this book confused me. The ending was so abrupt, I thought I messed up something with my e-reader, and though that was the end. So, definitely one I'm probably going to have to reread down the line. Yeah, like, it ended so abruptly. It's ridiculous. So yeah, we're done. I finished The Great Divorce, which I'm returning that now on Hoopla. I have 6 more borrows for the month, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to read, because it's only the 27th, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's only the 20. No, it's the 28th. It's the 28th. So I have, not including today, 3 more days in the month to read, and I could read the last 2 books on my TBR, which are Crossed Off by C.C. Warrens, which is a Christian mystery thriller. And then I have, I ain't even want to say it wrong. I'm going to just show y'all the books because they on my phone. So we have, like I said, Crossed Off by C.C. Warrens. I just opened up the email by accident. Let me, can do unlimited. All right, so I have Two Hearts Unspoken Prayers by Nikki Smith, which is book 1 in the Unspoken Prayer series. I read book 2 last month, loved it. So I have book 1 that I could read, and then I also have Cross Off, which is book 3 in the Holly series, which I read book 1 and 2, enjoyed, and so those I have left. I have a bunch of other books here from Prime as well as from Kindle Unlimited. So I'm trying to see, because I have a Colleen Coble book. Coble, I don't know how to say it, her name, but I have Edge of Dusk by her. I have Christian Fantasy on here. So I think I'm gonna just tackle the last 2. There are other books as well that I have on Kindle Unlimited that I really want to read, but I also did do my spins for my September TBR, so I'm gonna try to record that this weekend. Since Babe will be working this weekend while he is at work, I can record that video and have little mama somewhere with somebody in the house or when she's taking a nap. So I am going to be compiling my TBR for the month. I'm also going to be partaking in Chantel's, I think it's Chantel Reads All Day. It's her channel. I love watching her, and she has a reading challenge that she is going to be doing for, I guess, the fall, in a sense. You could call it the fall. I'm just trying to get to her channel. Yes, it is Chantel Reads All Day, and she is going to have the Autumn Reading Challenge, which is going to run from September 1st to November 30th. And so it's 3 months, and it's not that many prompts. I think it's 9 prompts. 9 prompts. And so I think I'm going to add 2 of the prompts for my TBR, which would make my TBR 5 mandated reads. And so I'm going to work on getting my TBR together, figuring out the books that I want to read, and record that video this weekend. But yeah, we're done. This vlog is done. Did I read 4 books in this video? I don't even remember, honestly. I can't remember. But I finished The Great Divorce. I'm gonna debate on my rating and give it a rating later on in the in the night, because I don't even know what to rate the book. But it was good. It was interesting. I enjoyed it. C.S. Lewis is amazing, but I was thoroughly confused. So if anybody has read The Great Divorce, please let me know what you thought. I'm going to get a physical copy of this book. I'm going to sit down and look up some notes on this, because I want to understand. I really do so badly want to understand. And so that is that. I need to figure out what my next reads are going to be. I think I'm just going to finish up my TBR. I don't know if I want to dive into the romance right now or cross off or just do both, because I have multiple Kindles, so I can do that. So I probably will do that. Read those 2 books that's left on my TBR. And then, yeah, that's it. So I'm done with this reading vlog. It was, I don't even know how long it was. But, whew. Oh, there's an update for Kobo. Download. Let my Kobo update. But yeah, I'm gonna go. If you made it to the end of this video, post up this coffee cup. Just post up a coffee cup, because I'm dying for some coffee. I am pulling back on my coffee. I only have 1 cup a day. Sometimes I usually have 2 or 3, depending. But I'm only gonna have coffee in the morning, and because I do need the caffeine for my migraines. That is why I have coffee. So yeah, post up this coffee cup so that I know that you watch to the end. Let me know if you read any of these books. Let me update this now. Sorry guys, update. But let me know if you read any of these books, your thoughts on any of them. I'm super excited. I know there's a 3rd book coming out. There gotta be, from Morgan L. Busse, for the Nordic Wars series. I do want to start reading her other 2 series. Her first 2 I have not read. I've only read her last 3 series, which is this one, the steampunk one, and obviously the Ravenwood Saga is like my absolute favorite from her. But I have not read her 2 original series, so I want to read those soon. But that is it. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching, rating, commenting, subscribing, and all that great stuff. Thank you for joining me in my crazy life, and I will chat with you all in the next video. Bye.